Yo, how's it going, everyone? Is that time once again? We are back for some more Dokkan Battle. Global Dokkan campaign is fully underway and there's loads of stuff to do. I didn't actually finish doing the physical Super Vegito Super Easy A this morning, but obviously I'd already done the advanced showcase anyway. But yeah, this team just absolutely destroyed. There's like one turn. Love the movie Dokkan Battle, Bring the Shaft. It's such a good movie. Is that what are you watching that on repeat at the moment then? Is that how it's going for you? Hey Rowdo, how's it going? A Thursday random stream, yep. Yeah, plans changed for the evening. Little Blue and I went out and had a nice dinner, and then we were going to go bowling because there's a new place near where we are, but it was super busy, so we played around in the arcades for a bit, which was fun, and then came home and it was still quite early, so I was like, why don't you stream? And Little Blue's playing some more Death Stranding 2, trying to get that platinum. So yeah, I thought, why not? We still got plenty of stuff to do. Like I said, I've got to finish off the physical Super Vegito Easy A. And then, yeah, I still haven't actually beaten the Rose and Zamasu, like the new hardest stage in the game yet. So we're going to see how we get on. But yeah, I mean, this physical Super Vegito, physical Vegito Blue Super Easy A thing's so easy. Brainbuster. We gotta do 2 more runs. Easy. Shout out to Rowdo for upping his channel membership. Lobster Squad member, 37 months. Let's go. And we do. Super happy to make you be part of the Lobster Squad. Hey, I appreciate you, my dude. Yeah, super cool to have met you, have you as part of the community. You guys hopefully are all having a nice day today. There's new stuff that came out. How have you been finding the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event thing? Because bruh, that last stage took me many attempts. But yeah, Rohit, how's it going? Thomas Wake, Tala, how you doing? Weaver Class, Dre Sky, Bringer, Prof. You still have arcades in the UK. Well, a lot of them now are mainly just like claw machines, and there's some like VR gun one that look kind of interesting, but it was way too warm to be putting on a VR headset. There was like a Godzilla Kaiju Wars thing that looked kind of interesting. Maybe I'll try it out one time. And then we played air hockey, and I won. By 1, to be clear. Huh? Yapping. Little Blue and I have only ever played air hockey twice, and she told me the first time that she played me that she was undefeated, and I've won both times. It just flipped me off. Alright, so one more run and then we're done. No Dokkan luck, but good Legends luck. Sad though, since Rose is one of my favourite characters of all time. Yeah, I was very happy to get Rose straight away. I'd have been very sad to not get him. Like, I would have spent all my stones to get him if I had to, and if I didn't get Goku, it would have been okay, but Little Blue will get her revenge. Maybe next time. We'll see. I'm still scared because Trunks was super in slot 3, so just bit the bullet and used the Whis. And Vegeta Blue dodged it. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Kaioken style future mission for the Divine Mortal and Will event is quite tough without the Super Saiyan Blues. Clones are struggling here. I did the Future Saga mission with Rose and mostly a clone team, but I did have some non-clones. That video went up earlier. Cheating? What do you mean? It's got the skills. I said that on purpose. I see little Bleach shaking her head out the corner of my eye. You watch. We will play it next time and I'll get absolutely demolished. Red Zone Vegeta Universe 6 mission is pure hell. It takes forever. Yeah, it takes ages, but as long as you got the double Tech Caulifla both in slot 1 on both rotations, you can never get hit by the super. Makes it quite good. Hey, shout out to Sokodo for the $5 super chat. The GDC special battle event changed me. Yeah, we're gonna be trying that out here once we finish this, which this should be the last run to get the Super Vegito, Physical Vegito Blue Super EZA. I want LR Omega to have a line in his passive that says high chance to guard with 4 or more GT bosses allies on the team. What is this guy? What are you? Tell her, what are you? Who are you? Some men just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, exactly, Sky. But yeah, W's for Sokodo. We will be putting ourselves through that ordeal here very soon. Just Super Extreme Z Awaken Vegito Blue. There we go. Alright. Pickles World, how's it going? Yo, Dragon Ape, how you doing? Furthest I got was Trunks. STR Rose took a 500k super. Can't wait for the podcast this weekend. Minato's a professional yapper like his dad, Truth. We love Minato. Yeah, and we got Toon on this week as a special guest as well. This is for Saturday night, so 2 days. Basically 48 hours from now, we will be going live with the next episode of the Slot 1 Super Podcast. Me, Minato Vilify, and then Toon Rami as our special guest. I should really make a tweet on the actual podcast account to get some more attention as early as possible. There's a decent few replies on the Trash Takes. Remember, there is the Trash Takes post as well. If you haven't seen it or commented on it yet, we do a segment on the podcast where we go over hot takes or a specific hot take. So there's the tweet if you want to give one. Yeah, Trunks hitting so hard while being so tanky, while his actual LR version is neither, is pretty funny. So this Saturday for our Part 1 GDC Part 1 episode, we will be joined by the Purple Man himself, Toon Rami. Make sure to join us at, I forget what that should still be the podcast times. As we discuss everything Global Dokkan campaign. There you go. It's been a while since we did hot takes on the podcast. Yeah, because we did put up a post for before the last episode, but it was like super last minute, and it had like maybe like 6 or 7 replies, and none of them were really, because that's the thing, sometimes some of them can be hot takes or good takes, but the problem is, like, when it comes to picking one to do, like, to discuss on the podcast, it has to be one that we actually like have some disagreement or something, like we can actually have a good conversation. Whereas if we see a take, even if it is kind of a hot take, but like if we look at it and we all three of us read it and are like, yeah, I agree with that, then it's like, well, we're not going to pick that one because then we've got nothing really like to say about it, you know. Cooper, how's it going? Goku Black. Both Goku and Black are #1. Some crazy dude beat Rose and Zamasu with a Glorio team. Damn. Yeah, STR Rose and then the full team of clones is like is actually, like, unironically, an insanely good team. I've got a video, I recorded it earlier. If I hadn't been streaming, the video would have gone up at 8 instead. So I've pushed it back for like when the stream was going to end. But I do have a video going up on with Rose and the full clones team. I did a couple of the old like the anniversary sort of events. Like I did the Red Zone Demon King Piccolo and the Red Zone like Blue Goku from the end of the Vegeta story Red Zone. Do you think that Tech Rose Masu will get a Super Easy A? Potentially, but yeah, I don't know. They're not, like you said, they're not featured on the banner, so I'm not sure. Yeah, the clones and Zamasu Goku are really good. Can we post trash takes on YouTube? I deleted X. No, it's only on the Twitter post, I'm afraid, just because it's easier to have it all there and then like share the tweet and we can all read it. Like, but yeah, shout out to everyone who is here for the stream already, nice and early. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Got about a third of the people in the stream have liked the stream already. But yeah, that's true. With all the clones, we got a bunch of new Goku Black art, which is all pretty cool. I don't think Corrupted Zamasu will get an easy A. Yeah, Infusion Zamasu will get an easy A. The Tech, the old Tech TUR Fusion Zamasu could get a super easy A though, maybe. Yeah, good luck with the no item attempts. Yeah, it's going to be tricky for sure. I haven't even actually beaten it at all yet. Yeah, it's still super, super warm here. Where's my... It's 29 degrees at like 8:15 in the evening. That's wild. What's cool is if you look at the special artworks of the clones, all of them have subtle highlights in the colour of their typing. I just hope they don't forget to easy A the AGL Black. What, you mean a sub easy A? Sky, don't be ridiculous. A sub easy A. You know, Fumble Omega, trust me. I think part 2, both Dokkan Fest. Well, there's part 2, like 99.9%, because we can never say anything 100% with Dokkan. But part 2, 99.99% will be Dokkan Fest and Carnival again, because that's the format that they do. I know, right? A sub EZA in this economy? I'm sitting here at 17 and cloudy, 86 humidity. Wow. I happily trade you. But yeah, Tech Fusion Zamasu, the TUR one, getting a super easy would be really good. Because he's an Extreme Realm of Gods, like, defensive support unit. So he'd be really good for the team. Right, yeah, I haven't even, have I even opened the pass for this guy? Nope. Yeah, because I've done the alternate art ones, but I want to have rainbow versions of all of the normal art ones as well, just because more units to link level, more paths unlocked, more nodes unlocked, which means more power level. It's funny that they did this though, where they're just like completely the same, but they just decided to do alternate art ones. They're the exact same, have the exact same passive, but they thought, yeah, we'll do these as well, make them the same but different. Yeah, so I've got you done. The physical one I think is, yeah, only SA9. AGO one's only SA3. Tech one's SA5. They just listen to link level, bring us a plea for more units to link level. True. I think the free-to-play Rose clones will easy A. Probably not, because they're already so good. And then they can hopefully get an easy A later down the line once they start to age out, like proper, like what easy A's should be for. Because yeah, getting easy A straight away is just crazy. Why is it taking so long to do anything? Wonder how we'll be getting the medals to Super ECA, the AGOLR androids. They've always had to do with Dokkan events. They probably will just end up getting their own like actual event. Why am I... There you go, I was going to say, why am I trapped in the infinite Tsukiyomi loading screen? I think in LR Fusion Zamasu will be a good slot 1 unit. Right, Zamasu? Right, Omatsu even. Zamasu, he's not a slot 1 unit though, is he? So chances of him awakening into a slot 1 unit are pretty low, I think. Okay, what team are we going to try and use for this? Is Rose on the 200% for their thing? Final Trump card. Rose's not on Final Trump card, is he? The 0 loading event plan. True. Or the 0 events loading plan. But yeah, I'm hoping that Zamasu is going to be really good. Oh, yeah, because they fuse. Yeah, because it's reversible exchange. To be honest, I forget that Zamasu is part of the card sometimes because I never use him. I'll take off Gotenks because of the AoE. Would you rather have the ability to spray spaghetti sauce out your fingertips or be able to clap your hands backwards? What? Oh, that reminds me. Little Blue was reading me a bunch of these random like things, and they were all very confusing. And I was like, getting very like, I was like, what even are these questions? But then she told me that they are literally, literally from a thing. They're supposed to be annoying questions to ask your partner, and some of them were very strange. Was it one of them? You said, what was it? One of them was, if you woke up one day and I transformed into a frog, would you build me a pond? It's like, what? But yeah, well, this is a very. Would you rather be able to spray spaghetti sauce out your fingertips or be able to clap your hands backwards? Like, what does that even mean? Well, like that. Like what? What? I don't understand. Although I don't really see a huge amount of use for being able to spray spaghetti sauce out of my fingertips, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Not using any of the new super easy. Well, we don't want to use Vegito Blue, because obviously if we counter, that's bad. Because remember, Rose gets built up for thingy. Yeah, we need to keep Rose and one of the blue Gokus together so that they have a future Saga ally, but we probably want to do that anyway because they're the two better slot 1 units on the team, so... Okay, I was about to say, oh well, we're already instantly dead, but obviously the Super Saiyan 4s do have the damage reduction on that first turn, because of course they get immediately locked in slot 1. Easy dinner preparation, I guess, true. Could be a cool party trick. It saves you buying spaghetti sauce. I mean, that is true. But yeah, this event is certainly a wild one. Moment when people ask you for a sauce and then you give them the sauce. Instead of the like sauce, trust me bro, it's just spaghetti sauce. Oh yeah, remember to do your Twitter campaign through the app for the stones and other rewards. They still say, yeah, I thought that was a typo because otherwise I thought you were talking about like anime convention attenders, because it said they still take massive damage from a shower, by the way, but you meant super. Spaghetti tacos. Tala the Sauce Master. Oh no. Why does he have to super tech Vegeta? I mean, he's got guard, but... 625k? Bruh. Oh my god. And then you're locked. Well, we're just dead. This is insane. Why does Rose not get the same stats if he's not the leader? He should, depending on the team that you're running him on. Is there nothing in his passive here is not active on this turn? So, I'm not sure. Totally reasonable to hide gold equips behind such an event. True. I can't honestly think of a use for clapping backwards, just kind of the first thing that came to my head. I'll do better next time, gang. There was me thinking you were finding them from some weird, like... You must be able to Google, like, weird hypothetical questions or something. There must be, like, a big list of them somewhere. And to be honest, that's what I assumed that you were doing. I didn't realise you were just making them up as you went along. Yeah, give us those equips you hid behind the paywall. Funny, Dokkan had its celebration leaked. Today, Bleach had its anniversary characters leaked. Its original designs, Ichigo and Rukia. Original design? Is that like a concept thing, or do you just mean like what they look like in the first series? We lived, you say, as we die. But yeah, the rotation locking is always going to be a huge problem. As will be turns like this, where we don't have a future ally for Rose. Because both the Gokus are on turn 2. So this is just like an instant out. Bleach game makes exclusive beyond Bankai. Yeah, that's the... You're talking about... what's it called? Brave Souls, right? Because there's the... yeah, they have the, like... All the Espada have, like, second form resurrections and stuff like that, right? I did not realise I was attacking Rose. Whoops. Uh-oh. One anniversary, they had Ichigo in his full bring white outfit with his Magetsu black long hair. Wait, really? I know they did the one of like Ichigo if he'd gone like the Quincy route for his like final form instead of the like true Bankai, so he had a bow and everything. That was pretty cool. This run is GG. Nah, we'll just kill Rose first. Trust. It'll be fine. Missed one day of Twitter points. Wait, what are the Twitter points thing? What? What was the team that we were trying to do this with the other day? Did I have a double Tech Rose team? Tech Vegito team?
Alright, let's do this.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? You are already dead. What? Fist of the North Star. Oh yeah, they're making a new Fist of the North Star thing, aren't they? Someone mentioned about the trailer the other day and I forgot to look. Yeah, cool, how's it going? I haven't pulled a single copy of LR STR Rose. Oof. How many stones are you in so far? Oh, don't lock you. He's going to lock you in the middle, isn't he? Oh, of course he is. Alright, well, let's do that. Right, make sure we target Zamasu. Okay. Look at this amazing key that we have access to on the first turn here. Love that. Amazing. Amazing key for everyone. Amazing that we finally have a cracked Rose. I know, right? This STR-LR Rose, like, I keep saying it. I mentioned in the videos that I put up today, but, like, that STR Rose and Zamasu is probably my favourite unit in the game right now. I need to make sure I save all my stones for part 2, but I would very much like a dupe for him. But that banner is also really bad. Like, I'm really lucky that I got him like straight away, because I don't need like any of the other featured units. And when I say I don't need them, realistically I just mean I don't want them. Like, I don't want to pull copies of Frieza and Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta or like Tech Broly. Like, I don't need them. I sent them to you. Oh, what? Did you tag me on Twitter? Would you rather have Piccolo's clothes beam, but you only get bright orange clothes, or be able to go Super Saiyan, you have the aura and golden hair, but you get really tired during it? I mean, wouldn't you still be like also getting super strong, and like it'd probably be worth it, even if it makes you really tired, right? Was that the artwork for them? Those are crazy designs. What? That's not, can't be like, that can't be like original design, surely. They're like super over designed. He's got like the big shoulder pads and a cape and all sorts of crazy stuff. That does look awesome, but... oh, excuse me. I just did another futile summon on Rose, Physical Ribrianne, Tech Icarus Gohan, AGL Kid Buu. Oof. Up to 475 pity coins now. Those are original design. Oh, you mean, sorry, I get what you mean now. You mean like original to the game, like Brave Souls original. When you said original designs, I thought you meant like their original design, like as in the first design of them that they did. Whoa, hang on, what happened? Why are we on 1 HP on turn 2? Huh? Yeah, Wag Nasty, how's it going? The salesman MUI. Wait, but it was turn 1, right? He dodged everything, surely. That's the thing, I can't even exchange them for coins because the characters that I like don't really want to pull copies of, I can technically use the copies of them, I just don't want them. So I can't even trade them in for coins because they're not actually rainbow. That sure was a turn. I don't even know what happened, I was too busy reading the chat. But yeah, it means we can get the grandpa transformation. But yeah, the Zamasu, I mean, technically, yeah, you can pull Tien, you can pull Pycon, Rose, Super Tech, Super Saiyan, Goku. Right, okay. Damn, we survived, we lived with 1 HP. That's crazy. Wow, we're on 1%. No, we are literally on 1 HP. Jeez. Goku took a super for 570k. Dang it. Arbor points then. I mean, obviously, if I pulled them, I would feed the dupes. I just don't want to pull them. Alright, so like, I'm glad I got Rose straight away. Because I literally got Rose on the first 3 multi. I did the three multis, didn't get anything that crazy. And then, yeah, 3 multi, got the new, like, Merge Zamasu animation, which is basically a Whis. But yeah, Carnival banners are generally quite bad. Yeah, the Great Ape transformation is good for this fight because you can temporarily undo the rotation lock, so he can put the move to the physical Super Saiyan 4s to slot 1. Although, of course, then annoyingly didn't actually save like any orbs for them. So that's good. Do we know what's for part 2? Well, we know Dokkan Fest Omega Shenron. Although it could potentially be a Sin that transforms into Omega Shenron. We don't know. So it makes it seem like part 2 is very much going to be GT focused. Oh yeah, you take damage from Zamasu's enemy skill, yeah, but it can't kill you. So that's why start of the next turn we just went down to 1 HP. That's pretty funny. I sure hope the unit has some good synergy. Alright, Sky. I see you. Why do these guys have so much HP? AGL, LR, Shenron, Easy A, I beg you. It's probably too early for that, I don't know. Okay, good, he didn't super him again. Okay, this is a good turn. And we can't die, because even if we do, we get the AGL UI revive. Go, Goku. We have over that 60% damage increase with your 18 key super. Omega and the Super Saiyan 4 is part 2. I mean, the tag Super Saiyan 4s is super hype. I'm excited for that. Birdku will be the first Carnival EZA. I mean, he should be. He was the first Carnival LR, so that's the way they should do it. I've honestly been enjoying the new Rose unit. I don't mind not getting the Goku. Halfway to 500 pity coins, I'll see how part 2 shakes out. Yeah, like, I think Rose's the better of the two in terms of how much I enjoy them. Like I say, Rose is probably my favourite unit in the game at the moment. The Goku is good, but 72k from that AoE, that's crazy. 55%, yeah, 55% Rose and Zamasu. Like, mine are only 55%, and they're level 10 links, and they are insane. Base Goku and Vegeta who go Super Saiyan 4 during their active skill. Yeah, true. Yeah, it'll be like the 8-year LR, except it'll be base Kid Goku and then just base Vegeta. Man, could you imagine? I think people would be more mad about that than they were about the like no fusion like thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. 55% Rose Master is good enough. Hell yeah. No! Don't be locked in slot 1. Well, all we can really do is hope that... Oh man. It's far too early to transform the Super Saiyan 4s. It's tough. Also, there's like no key. That's okay, I guess. You know, we can't transform them this early. Okay, it's just a normal. Just need to see who else easy A's by units with the stones. Yeah, definitely wait to use the stones until you see who's going to be all the easy A's and super easy A's. Oh God. 340k, you say? I mean, I think the only way we can survive this turn then is if Rose just doesn't super. Which I'm assuming he probably supers every turn. I want to keep the buffed version of Intel Rose. It's perfect. He is very, very good. God. Yeah, as good as Super Saiyan 4 Goku is, he's not going to be tanking any super attacks at the end here. Yep, there he goes. Dodge Goku. I don't think he has any built-in dodge anyway, does he? Because mine's only 55%. 1.1 million. Okay. Something again. Thanks for the Rose farming video. Hey, no worries. Bushido, how's it going? When I dropped, I got the new Goku, my first multi, as the first unit on said multi. Damn. Yeah, I got Rose on the first free multi, so it was technically the fourth multi, but yeah. Bruh. Damn, somebody did it. I guess they could have used items, but somebody did it with like the clones and everything. That's crazy. That's got to be with items, right? Yeah, you can use items. It's a shame there's no way to like sort it for like no items. Free-to-play units are legitimately better than most TURs. I mean, that is true.
All right, let's do this.
Hopefully I can get Rose from the tickets that we're farming right now. Yeah, because isn't it like, it's like a 44% chance to get the new unit or something, which is ridiculous. Like, that's so good. Oh my god, this is the worst rotation ever. What are the chances we survive this turn? Slim. I'm at the last boss, Safer Sephiroth. Isn't that like the very final boss of like OG Final Fantasy VII? Oh my god. That damage from Rose though. Wait, Rebirth goes all the way up to Safer Sephiroth. That's crazy. Isn't he the last boss though? So what's going to be in the third game? Something beyond Safer Sephiroth. Safest Sephiroth. I can't believe we survived that. You know, whilst I was in the stream, hey, Odin up. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. It's very warm over here at the moment. I know it is in a few places, but considering how late it is, it's only 9 PM and it's like 28 degrees. And over here, it's a very like dry heat. It is very uncomfortable. But other than that, doing good for the most part. I still hate the VR missions. It's a skill issue. The thing is, like, the OG Final Fantasy VII is probably, like, still one of my favourite games of all time. And I played the remake, like, the first one, briefly on the PS4. And for whatever reason, I just, like, it didn't really draw me in the way I thought it would. Like, I assumed I would just love it because I love the original. But I didn't like a lot of the, like, story changes and stuff they made. Because it's not really, like, a proper, faithful, like, remake, is it? It's, like, supposed to be an alternate timeline thing, and like things keep changing, like because of the weird guys in the cloaks or whatever. Like, it's an interesting idea, but I don't like it. I wanted like if it was just a 1-for-1 remake but just with better graphics, like that's what I wanted. Like, which I know some people don't want remakes that are just that, but like, yeah, I don't know, the original game's just so good, you don't need to change it. Like, how is it possible UK is pretty warm while Germany is having rain for 4 days straight? We changed locations. An island now, yeah. Yeah, Mega Nice, how's it going? Hey, surprisingly in stream, sick. What's happening in the chat? How's it going, Bojack? Oh yeah, Mega Nice. I meant to mention it the other day, and then I don't think you came in the stream on the day that I saw it. But did you see? It's taken from a random YouTube video of like 2 English guys that do food stuff. But they did a video with John Cena and Idris Elba. And after being originally skeptical, as many Americans are, they got John Cena to try beans on toast. And he signed off on it being good. So that's Jolly. Oh yeah, because isn't it like, is it Joe and Ollie or something? Josh and Ollie, something like that. Yeah, it's Jolly. But yeah, it's Idris Elba and John Cena, and the idea was that the video was supposed to be like American breakfast versus English breakfast. And they got John Cena to try beans on toast. Do I like Marmite? I do not. You could say I hate it, because those are the only 2 options, right? You either love it or hate it. That's because for most Americans, they don't know what good beans like on toast like is, because I think the baked beans that we get over here are not the same thing as you necessarily, like as American people necessarily think when they think beans. Because that's what John Cena even said himself, is it's like, the sauce isn't just tomato sauce. It's got like other flavors and stuff in it. It's a little bit sweet, like, and the beans aren't just the same as like random green beans or something. Like, oh no, that's not his first turn. That's annoying. Is it their first turn? It is. Will they tank? They might. Fortunately, if anyone dies on this turn, it doesn't matter because we've got the revival active, but been there, done that. But you sent me the Twiglets. But that was Little Blue's idea. Plus, also it's a staple. Like if you haven't tried it, it's a British like thing. Marmite and like Twiglets, isn't it? Well, it is. I wouldn't have suggested it because I don't like them. But you gotta try them if you're trying random like British things. Plus, because like I said, you either love them or you hate them, and you might have loved them, but. But you did not, which is the correct answer. Sticky toffee pudding and Victoria sponge always hits. True. Any sort of like sponge based cake and then custard. Oh. Man, these guys have so much HP, it's crazy. When I was younger, my siblings would put Marmite on my lips while I was asleep. That's horrendous. Oh man, that is horrible. Just wake up swinging, throwing hands. That is horrible. Why would they try to poison you like this? Yeah, you gotta get the custard in there, exactly. Nice bit of jam, sponge, or custard. That's a good go-to. Right, well we survived the slot 1, so we may still end up having to use UI Goku's revival here, but still. It's worked out okay so far. Oh, he got the dodge. Dodge the super. Yes, let's go. Okay. So we're on turn 4. No! Stop locking him in slot 1. Do I transform the gods? Because I want to get the SDR orbs for Goku because I want the heal, but I can't get the 18 key super for Vegeta if I don't get the STR orbs. Yeah, rotation locking. So much fun. My favourite. What is it? Who does that active skill buff? Is it just Future Saga? Yeah, damn. Bond of Parent and Child is the extra. If they buffed Bond of Parent and Child, that would actually be kind of helpful, because then he would actually get the buff. Oh, this is a tough one. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll just do this. So we'll stream tomorrow on the channel. Will still be Dokkan. Yeah, it'll still be Dokkan. Like the schedule as is will still be the same. I just added in today as like an extra one. AGL UI works better than Tech Vegito here. Oof. 83. And then Zamasu with the heal. Yeah, there won't be another second channel stream until like next week now. Because it'll be Dokkan tomorrow, podcast Saturday, and then no late stream Sunday. Sister Ningen's coming over to play some board games and stuff. So there'll still be a Dokkan stream in the morning on Sunday. But there won't be a late stream. Zamasu, why? Why are you like this? That's not that much. If we had more health, we could have lived that. Oh, this event. yeah, I will put the second channel link in here because we are still getting a good few new subscribers. I need to, we'll be carrying on with the Death Stranding playthrough. I need to finish it because I really want to get onto the second one. Because now Little Blue's finished the second one, but won't tell me what happened. Because it's all too good and I have to experience it myself. So now I want to try and get to it as quickly as possible. If this stage is like this, imagine what Omega is going to do. I know, right? It's crazy. Okay. What can I do? Is there anyone we can put on that we're missing who would be good? But then the problem is also like who would we take off to put on somebody else? I can't believe somebody did this with the double Glorio team, like, because Glorio being anywhere other than slot 3 is going to be really annoying. I used HL Vegeta due to Veku, yeah. And Eraza.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess ideally you want to try and save the Gogeta and Vegito double active skill turn for like when you've just got Rose left and you want to try and get rid of him as quickly as possible. Yeah. Bruh. And then you load in and you just get Goku locked in slot 1, so it's just instant death. Like, there's literally no point even playing out the turn. Like, that turn is just instant death if Goku is locked in slot 1 on turn 1. I don't think I've anyone seen kill Rose first. Yeah. I mean, we could, I guess, try the Vegeta friend, but... You can debuff / stun Rose. Wait, can you stun Rose? I remember, like, he can be attack lowered, but... Yeah, he can't be stunned. He can be attack lowered, but he can't be stunned. Alright, I came close to killing Rose first, damn. Alright, Goku, you gotta dodge. Yes, let's go. I've killed Rose first because Zamasu can be nuked basically with new units active skills. But how do you even kill him first? Because you have to hit him after you've hit him a few times. Like, surely on turn 2, he then just absolutely eviscerates your entire team, right? Glorio team targets Rose first, by the way, which is crazy. Yeah, surely he'd be trying to get rid of Zamasu first so he stops rotation locking. So then you can make sure that Glorio's in slot 3. Right. I mean, this is the first time we've got through, like, turn 1. Well, I shouldn't say that before we get attacked in slot 3, to be fair. I was going to say we've got this far through turn 1 without taking insane damage. Of course he's Super Goku. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh no, don't lock. Okay. Whew. That could have been spicy. Lots of key, let's go. That's what we like to see. Actually getting loads of key. And Loki have the ultra ego hair colour. Yeah, the thing is, Rose can be attack lowered, but attack lowering doesn't do a huge amount when it comes to supers. So if he gets hit a few times, even if he's been attack lowered a couple of times, like his super's still going to do ridiculous damage. Eat the super, dodge the normal, my favourite strat. Yeah, exactly. It's funny when it happens afterwards as well, because it's like them trying to... Oh, it's like, oh yeah, I can dodge. But I'll just dodge the normal after I ate the super to the face. Yeah, Rose does less damage without Zamasu giving him the 50% buff. That's why you want to try and take Zamasu out first. You very much are going to be relying on Super Saiyan 3 Goku to dodge here as well. Okay, we can tank the normals anyway, that's fine. Yeah, passive attack debuffs are very good. So the tech Rose clone, because then you don't even have to attack Rose, but you're still attack debuffing him. So that is really good. I was going to say, this turn's been going pretty well so far. Nice. Easy A details at the weekend? I think so. I think Sunday morning we'll get the announcement for either Vegeta and Trunks Easy A, in LR Fusion Zamasu Easy A, or both. Which would be preferable, because that would be awesome. Okay. Actually, yeah, this being his first turn on turn 3, that's actually kind of useful. Like, I don't really care about his attack, because we'll do that. Vegeta could be in trouble at the end, but... Tech Caulifla is perfect here. Wait, what? Tech Caulifla will get absolutely annihilated, because there's not a Pure Saiyan or Universe Survival Saga enemy. Yeah, Super Easy A Omega will be very strong. Yeah, the revive is up as well, that is true, so even if Vegeta does get collapsed at the end, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's quite good UI Goku's first turn being turn 3. So he just gets the guaranteed dodge. Oh yeah, Tech Khalifa's good for the other stage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the versus the Goku Vegeta one. That one is a lot easier than this one, though, I feel. Like, we didn't really struggle with that one too much. But this one has certainly been interesting, to say the least. Oh, the dodge! Oh, let's go. Oh, can we Grandpa on this turn? Oh, we can. How do I want to fix the rotation after this, though? Because I don't really want the Super Saiyan 4s in slot 1 either, to be honest. But yeah, I probably should. I should exchange you and then move you all the way to the end. And then have the AGL Goku in the middle. Alright. So yeah, that was a huge clutch dodge because it means we still have UI's revive. So... Oh no, I didn't move. Who was in the middle? I've forgotten. I've already forgotten who was in the middle. Yeah, I might have to transform Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but it's a bit early. I don't really want to. But yeah, unfortunately the game crashed, so... Alright, so... Alright, so we do that. And then we do this. Then I just need to change slot 1 and slot 2. There we go. Although actually I won't need to transform Gogeta, will I? Because this cancels out the super attacks. Yeah, the game unexpectedly crashed, so I just had to start the turn again. It's okay. Dokkan should really fix that crashing problem. True, with the amount of money they make, you'd think the game could not crash at inopportune moments. Yep, that's right. The Great Ape breaks the rotation locking, and then once the turn is over, the rotation locking comes back in the same place. But so because I've moved Goku into slot 2, Goku will now be locked in slot 2 once the Giant Ape thing ends. Like, it's really, really good. Any Rage mode or Giant Ape transformation or anything like that, you can do that with rotation locking. It's really good. Grandpa. Well, recently they did not make that much money. Well, we didn't hit top grossing, but they still probably made a lot, to be fair. And they'll make a lot of money through the web store, which of course won't be reflected in like top grossing, so... Yeah, because Rose, how hard does Rose hit with his normals? Because they have damage reduction thanks to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Then they have guard. Yeah, Rose does 1.2 million normals and then gets the buff from... Yeah, so like, I don't need to fuse with the Super Saiyan 4s here. I don't think. And we've got type advantage, we've got guard. We've got an extra 10% damage reduction from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We've got Saiyan Raw. Like, we should be fine. Yeah. Go Super Saiyan 4s. 19.2 million. Let's go. Come on. I might have supplied them a bit of money. Because yeah, this is essentially a free turn, because we know they are only both going to be able to normal attack. Because they both super attack to the giant ape, so... 31 million for Goku. My Goku's only 55% as well, by the way. Oh, actually, yeah, what's our HP at? Because we might not have Goku's revive available in the next turn. What? Why is he taking so much damage? Bruh. Why? Absolute fraud. No guard. I get confused again. Yeah, he only has guard, but he has 20% damage reduction, 50% damage reduction. So he had 70% damage reduction. Like, how did he still take that much damage? I mean, I guess we didn't get the 18 key super, but man. Yeah, time to bust out the clone team. I mean, we can give the clone team a try. I don't think it's going to be...
All right, let's do this.
Oh, good. Yeah, a start where we don't have STR Rose on the first turn. Yeah, he only guards in slot 1, but like 70% damage reduction and post super, and he still took that much damage. I guess because Rose is in, but man, that is... it's wild.
Let's do this.
And now we get both STR Rosés on. So unless we have AGL Rosé on the second turn, which we do. So I mean, we could maybe get away with this because AGL Rosé could potentially just dodge. Oh wait, yeah, of course. The clones are just going to get absolutely evaporated by the AoEs, aren't they? Oh, and of course, yeah, the locking doesn't help either. Like, because yeah, the AGL clone, if you get an AGL orb, has 90% chance to dodge, and then mine has like 27 dodge in the hidden potential. So hopefully, they'll just dodge everything. Alright, friend Rose, let's go. Nice. The clone taking double-digit damage from the AoE. Try heroes. I mean, could you imagine, like, with how every other team gets destroyed in this event? Imagine trying to use the heroes team in this event. Like, literally no one on the entire roster could survive a slot 1 super. Damn, he supered the tech one, and we took double-digit damage. Like, that's pretty crazy. There's no physical orbs for the physical one at the end, though, so he's not going to be able to guard. True, yeah, the clone's getting 160% support from the double Rose as well. Go, AGL clone, you got this. Oof. Yeah. STR clone fraud. Man, stop giving me both the Goku, the Rosés on the same turn. This is the real seriously serious event, true.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, the tech clone gets 400% on super if the enemy is debuffed. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty good. Alright, so the imp one's locked. There's no tech orbs, so that's nice. Fortunately, the AoE's in slot 3, so everybody gets to attack first. Yo, Carnage, how's it going? But yeah, shout out to everyone that's here for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to help to support the channel, the best way to do so is to become a channel member. You can see some of the members in the chat. You get your name highlighted in green with the Timebreaker mask badge. The longer you've been a member, the different color badges you get. You get access to all of the channel emotes. You get access to members only posts, members only area in the Discord, all that good stuff. That is the best way to help support me and the channel. The tier 1 sub is only $2. So if you want to become a member or gift a membership, that's something that helps me out a huge amount to keep going with the content, keep the channel going. But yeah, hopefully we're off to a much better start here with the clone team. See, the problem is turns like this where like the AoE is in slot. Although if we can, as long as we get the other AGL one and AGL orb, we could kind of get away with keeping him in slot 3. Because then he could just dodge the AoE. Oh, look at that. That red orb coming in clutch for the STR one as well. That's so good. Man, the fact that STR Rosé still takes that much damage from a slot 1 super is crazy. But yeah, the STR one. I've had the STR one. I've got the video going up for the full clone team trying out some anniversary events and stuff. That video will be going up like when the stream's going to end. And in one of the runs, the STR clone gets up to like 60 million at some point. It's ridiculous. Like attack stat. 486. Oh, was that him? Was that the STR one? How? After supering? He has like 20% damage reduction and got his post-super stats. Like, how? But yeah, I don't think the clone team, like, without items is the way to go for this stage, unfortunately. She's the Daima Vegeta team.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Preston, how's it going? Why are we not using Super ECA Rose? I kind of forgot about him, to be honest. Because yeah, now that he has his Super ECA, because we were trying this when it first came out and we didn't have his Super ECA yet. Festival of Battles is 100% harder than this event. Maybe. Did you guys see the two new stages in the Divine Wrath versus Mortal Will? Yep, I put up the 2 runs earlier today. Doing the missions and everything. The second one, stage 11, like the superclass one, was definitely a bit tricky. Physical Vegeta Blue is a really bad choice for this event, because if he counters Rose, then he's buffing Rose's attack every time he counters him. Must be with the clone team. Nice. See, I used mostly clones. But yeah, Festival of Battles is only hard when you get to phase whatever is like 48 or something, right? Like Daima, Goku, and Glorio. Up until then, it's just a very boring, monotonous, like, stacking fest. I hate it. It's not the worst event in the game because Million Arena exists, but yeah, it is awful. Terribly designed. The fact that it takes like over 2 hours, it's just dumb. Bruh. Who was that? Got supered for 1.8 million. In LR Goku Black was my leader, took Vegeta Blue Super. Oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Realize you're attacking Rose. I did not realize that, no. If I'm attacking Rose, then I definitely did not realize I was attacking Rose. That's basically the default position. If I'm attacking Rose, then I definitely did not mean to be. Rose to the occasion. Haha. The problem with this event for like the 10th anniversary units is that like the Tech Goku or HL Vegeta are just absolute fish in these like first couple of turns. And locking, of course, can be like a huge pain. Speaking of festival, I'm doing a run now, seeing how far I can get with physical for Geo Blue. Damn. Switch to Zamasu. I did switch to Zamasu, didn't I? No! Why? How? I thought I selected it at the start. What happened? I've gotten the clone team to all around link level 5s. Nice, nice. Got that auto battle mindset. How? Oh no, I accidentally clicked Super 2. Imagine I did that and it was like really easy. I was like, oh wow, we did it. It seemed so much less difficult this time. Only to realise it was then on like Super 2. That'd be so annoying. Alright, well, Rosé's locked in slot 1 anyway, so I guess that's where... No! I clicked Zamasu! And it didn't change. That's right, Rosé's 12 key super lowers attack, so... Bruh, that AoE against Tech Goku though. And then STR Goku just didn't bother dodging the super. Okay. I'll take one as a Zamasu, please. Dokkan, best I can do is a Rosé. True.
Alright, let's do this.
I pray they give us a free-to-play Shadow Dragon team to go with the Omega. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they do that. Although someone pointed out something interesting. Like, a couple of people have speculated about the idea of them doing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clones. And the funny thing is, it does say in the Rosé clone passive, it does specify... Oh my god, I did it again. What is wrong with me? I get too distracted. Right. It does specify in their passive, like if I open it up here. It says, per future Saga category ally whose name includes clone. Like, why does it have to specify future Saga? Unless there are other clones that potentially are going to be available, but they don't want them to give each other the buffs because they're only supposed to work with the other Goku Black clones. So then what if there's going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clones, but then obviously they don't work with the Rosé clones because it says future Saga characters. Tech Gotenks feels like a huge liability because of the AoEs. Like, they both have Ki Blast Supers, which makes Gotenks pretty useful, but surely the AoEs are going to absolutely destroy him. Gotenks is a must run in this event. I don't know about that. Gotenks is the GOAT with a Whis. Gotenks is hot garbage in this event. Gotenks will buff Rose with his counters. That is true. LR Roshi Super Easy A is going to be generational. I mean, I think I did try using him when we did the very first attempts, but yeah. Like, the AoE is not going to be kind to him. Oh, God. This rotation, though. Doing this event as I watch, man, I hate watching Goku Black's face as he blasts me into Kingdom Come. Yup. My Rainbow Link level 10 Gotenks is a fish in this fight. Gotenks isn't a must run unless you use items. He'll buff Rose with counters, and RNG has to be on your side 100% of the time. I'd be dumb considering it was a gag that already did nothing if they do the Gogeta clones. I mean, that is true. It would be kind of weird, but it would be an interesting like parallel to part 1, so I could kind of see it. But he heals so much. How's it going, Ningen? Just got back from watching Superman. Oh, nice. How was it? God. This is 18 key super like all allies. Yeah. But obviously Rose's only defense, attack and not defense. Apparently you cannot use Tech Vegeta LR to focus attacks on him. Zamasu can still hit him for 100k per slap after the active skill. Damn, that's crazy. Where was the thing? Where was the comment where you listed? Let's have a look. So AGL Gogeo. AGL UI. 7 years. AGL Super 74 Goku and Tech Gotenks.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Oh god, what a turn. Hopefully Gotenks isn't locked in slot 1. I mean, is it better for him to be in slot 1 if they're gonna super? Maybe. Although obviously him countering the super is actually bad, but... 763k from the AoE. And then he counters the super, so that buffs Rose. Well, I mean, we get Goku on the next turn, so... Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, UI's not on the turn, but yeah, we get the Great Ape transformation. Then the turn after we'll have the UI revive. Well, I don't know how to do the next rotation because we've got both the Vegetas. So after the Great Ape thing, even though they can't super, like, we probably don't want him to be... we don't want anyone to really be in slot 1. Yeah, it's just cheese your way to turn 4. And then what? I mean, I'm guessing we use the Veku active to get rid of all of Rose's attacks. Bring in the jank. Because what's his defense on turn 1? The friend one. 600k. And has guard. So we basically just want to move the friend Vegeta into slot 1, I guess. He's going to have 700k defense and they can't super me. Well, we're doing some decent damage to Zamasu at least. Very much need them both to super though, because otherwise we don't actually negate the super. Gotenks put in work this turn. I mean, he set us up for the Goku transformation, so at least there's that. He slot one. No, he slot one to Rose normal for 700 odd K. That was a normal attack. Well, yeah, I suppose he did. He double digits the super because that's how he tanks. He tanks Key Blast supers. That's the funny thing. He took 700k from a normal and then double digits from a super. Hit that 8 with the dodge. Let's go. Grandpa. But this keeps our HP low enough for the UI revive as well. It's kind of awkward. Okay. 666k.
All right, let's do this.
Well, this is an interesting turn one. Okay, UI is locked in the slot. Typical. The dude that gets guaranteed dodge on turn one is locked in the slot where there's no attacks. Typical. That's outrageous. Bruh. Goat turn one. Yeah, I'm not risking the dodge or die Goku in slot one play. Because yeah, if he doesn't dodge even like a single normal in slot one, he just immediately gets destroyed. Is this the power of Ultra Instinct? Being stuck in slot 2 and not getting attacked? At least his additionals are all guaranteed crits. Tickets gave me Zamasu reverse animation into Rose and Goku Black Wish for a Blue Boy stamp. Well, off the tickets for both, that's crazy. Oh my god, what even is this as a turn? Instant death.
All right, let's do this.
We'll be getting the battle motion for the physical Super Saiyan Trio during part 2. That would be great. Oh my god, UI is locked in slot 3, bro. All I wanted to do was put UI in slot 1. Goku got the dodges at least. Yeah, that is the best. Like that, I'm such a shame. Like, I'm so disappointed they didn't have that as part of an intro where he powers up and like the jacket just like disintegrates in the energy thing. Like, it looks so cool. And then the unit didn't have that. It was very disappointing. Yeah, in LR Fusions and Master EZA, I'm definitely expecting Family coming, Gallic Gun, Vegeta and Trunks. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see both of those EZAs get announced on Sunday. Yeah, exactly. They were on the banners, which means it's highly likely that they're going to EZA. Okay, who's locked? Gotenks in slot 3. Well, that's awkward. Probably dies to the AoE then. Man. I haven't cleared it already, no. Okay, yeah, he dies to the AoE now that we've lost like a big chunk of health. I'm gonna need to change my Gotenks hidden potential to like full dodge. Yeah, this is the free-to-play reverse exchange Trunks and Goten OST. This event is so fair. I know, right? True. It's so balanced and okay, we only took 70k from the OST, from the AoE. Yeah, the music is doing damage to us. Yeah, honestly, one of the things that's going to be the most fun about the Vegeta and Trunks EZA, as long as they're good, is they can be a slot 1 on the team. So then on the other rotation, you could run both the STR Goku and Vegetas, and have one of them in slot 1 as Goku and the other one in slot 2 as Vegeta. And then that rotation would go in, like, would go crazy. Would you rather be able to turn your hands into axes, or be able to turn all your hair into super strong steel and shoot it out like a porcupine? I mean, realistically, for most people, what would be the use of having axes for hands? Also, then, how am I supposed to game if I have axes for hands? Oh, actually, no, you said turn your hands into axes. But, like, how is that useful to me? Okay, I think we transform and then we just leave the rotation like this, right? Or does Vegeta die? Well, Vegeta, we can only put him in slot 1. Like, Vegeta's probably just going to die to that AoE anyway. Steel hair seems much less useful. I mean, I guess it would protect your head from things falling on it, I guess. But yeah, the idea of shooting it out like a porcupine is probably not really very useful either. Axes have some utility. I mean, I guess, yeah, if it is you can change it into, then I suppose it's fine. Your arm, head hair, and leg hair. Yeah, because we had this discussion yesterday, or the last time Tala was talking about turning your hair into something as part of a hypothetical. It was into, like, teeth. Tutorial video on how to sleep with steel hair. Grandpa! Okay. Oh yeah, of course, there is no AoE because of the Great Ape ability, so... Turning your hair into ramen. Little Blue's like... How quickly would it grow back, though? Because that's the problem. You could then have, like, one really nice big bowl of ramen and then you'd have no hair for ages. The struggle is real. True. I mean, yeah, because it won't actually be hair. Your hair would transform into ramen, so you wouldn't be eating hair. But then you'd have no hair. Damn, only 18 million for Goku. What? Man. Oh, we came so close. That's crazy. This is insane. What a bizarre run this is. So what, do we just utilize... I guess if we... Oh, we can't... Oh, man. We've got the revive active. So yeah, what we could do is do this. Try for the luck of not dying straight away. Get the UI revive. Although no, on the next turn we don't have the other Vegeta. Yeah, reviving with UI lets us stack more. Veku transform Nuke Zamasu. The problem is then all the attacks come back on the next turn and we don't have... I mean, I guess we could transform the Super Saiyan 4s as well. Yeah, because doesn't Veku only gets rid of one of their attacks, right? It's only one character, like, only removes the attacks of one enemy. Yeah, a single targeted enemy. So if we get rid of, like, Rose's attacks, Zamasu's attacks will still all be there. Alright. See what happens. Alright, so all of Rose's attacks gone. Of course they did. Can I just active Zamasu? I do need to just try and get rid of Zamasu as quickly as possible, right? But then... oh yeah, let's just do it. They're not going to hit as hard because they haven't attacked first, but... we do want to get rid of Zamasu as quickly as possible, so I'm just going to do it. Yeah, the 4s can slot 1 next turn because they can transform. Then we'll get the Scouter and we'll have Gotenks, who we know can tank a super as well. The only problem will be Gotenks taking the AoE, but... Rose raised his own attack each turn. No, he only raises attack from being hit. If Goku doesn't dodge this, though, it's going to be super annoying, because he'll die, but we'll revive, but it means the gods don't get to attack. Okay, good. Be able to see 1 hour into the future, but become deaf, blind, and mute for the next 20 minutes. We'll be able to always tell when someone is lying, but if they're telling the truth, you get itchy feet. What? I mean, seeing an hour into the future, but then you're blind and mute for the next... deaf, blind, and mute for the next 20 minutes basically gives you, what, a 40-minute advantage, because you know what's going to happen in the next hour, but you can't really do anything about it for 20 minutes. Gotenks is dead next turn without his proc. Well, we'll see, because obviously we'll get to see where the super is because of the Gogeta active. What'll be really funny is if this is the run that wins. The fact that it'll have these questions that are in it, like depending on various parts of where the conversation is. This will be the last run because we are basically at the point where I would end the stream. But this is the closest we've gotten to winning. So Goku. Is Goku actually going to finish off Zamasu? He might not. Did he? He didn't, bruh. Alright, well, let's see where the super's going to be. Okay, so Rose is supering and AoEing in the middle. But he's doing the group attack first, which means Gotenks won't get his proc first, which is annoying. So I guess we... Gotenks active to just kill Zamasu. Because then he loses his attack, like, buff straight away, right? So we do that. Alright, so he now should have lost his attack buff. I don't know. Yeah, this is a problem because like he's got good defense, but he doesn't have guard. So, like the normals in slot 1. Yeah, no, you don't unlock with Zamasu's. That's why we needed to kill Zamasu in that last part of the turn. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I think we have to active with Gogeta and then just do that. But then the problem is that means Rose gets hit multiple times before he does his AoE. So then his AoE just destroys Gotenks. Yeah, there's like not much else we can really do. All right. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4s are locked. So that's why we really needed Zamasu to die. If Zamasu had died at the end of that last turn rather than surviving with the tiniest bit of health, then we wouldn't have had to worry about the rotation locking. And yeah, unfortunately, because now he's getting hit multiple times, he's getting buffed. Oh, man. Imagine if Gotenks dodges the AoE, that would be insane. Yeah, I got both the new units, only one copy of each, but... I mean, that's true. Super Saiyan 4 Goku probably just dies regardless anyway. Wait, what? How has he debuffed that much? He only did double-digit damage. What? His buff from Zamasu isn't that high, is it? Okay. I think we might actually win this now then, because then on the next turn, we're going to have the other Veku active. Well, the thing is, his defense chance only comes from him getting supered. But yeah, he does get a lot of super on defense on super, that is true. But yeah, because now we go ahead and do this. Veku again. I probably should change back into Vegeta because he does more damage, right? So we'll do that. Typical can't get... Oh, there you go. I was going to say get 7 orbs to do as much attack power as possible. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, if you read his passive, it only activates when he gets supered. But yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku getting the dodge was awesome. I genuinely don't understand how he took such little damage, though. Or how everyone took such little damage. Like, the Rose's only supposed to get like 50% attack and defense from Zamasu being alive. But then after Zamasu died, Rose got hit multiple times. So he pretty much built back most of that, like, buff. So... yeah, that was crazy. This is probably the W run. Like, I mean, I guess it depends what the next rotation looks like. Because he's going to be AoEing into... oh, you know what's going to happen? He's AoEing in slot 1. AGL UI Goku's not going to dodge. Although... actually, how much HP do we have? Because we didn't get UI Goku's revive, did we? So we've still got it. Oh yeah, that's true. Super Saiyan 4 Gotenks also gets the 70% defense and 10% damage reduction from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, yeah, because he's on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. And he gets a lot of defense on Super as well, so yeah. That's probably it. Like, yeah, UI Revive, we haven't used it, have we? Ooh. Look how low his health is. Oh. Yeah, we could still die on the next turn, but if we've got UI's revive, then... oh, it's so close. And no one's got an active skill attack. Wait, Goku has one, right? Could you imagine if we killed him with the with the UI active? Here we go. Kill him. Ah. Okay. Well, I think we do just die to the AoE here, but we do get the revive, so... then it just depends what happens on the next turn. Damn, even Gogeta taking 250k from the normals in slot 1. That's crazy. If we had double Vegeta, we would have killed. Well, I guess I could have moved them around slot-wise, because he would have had no links if we just had him, but... you either live or kill with the Gods active. Well, we don't have the Gods active, because we used it to get rid of Zamasu, or to try and get rid of Zamasu. As long as he's not AoEing in slot... what is this RNG? There's no attack in slot 1, so we win. Bruh. There's no attack in slot 1, so we just win. Let's go. That's crazy. Because that's the thing, as long as the AoE wasn't in slot 1, we'd have had to have relied on the gods to just dodge all the attacks. But there was no attack in slot 1, so... oh. That took basically the entire stream, but we did it. Dude, that was crazy. What a run. Alright, W's in the chat, let's go. We was here. Yeah, let's see those Kingen emotes in the chat. Damn. Yeah, that was crazy. Double Gogeta leads, no item run with Gotenks. Damn. I'll get that video uploaded tomorrow. That was crazy. Well, there you go. So, oh damn. Shout out to Weaver Class for the 20 gifted memberships right at the end there for the big W. I'd love to see that. this onto here. I have to wait a second then and shout out these people. But yeah, big W's for Weaver class. Gotenks gets a defense buff on active. Yep, that's true. Yeah, I'd have to get someone to, like, someone who is good with calcs. I'll show them the clip of that turn and we'll try and get them to figure out exactly how much defense he had on that turn, whilst also having the extra 10% damage reduction from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Goku is super good. But yeah, big W's for Weaver class. Yeah, W for the big win. Hey, I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you, thank you. I will be ending the stream after this, but yeah, we'll make sure we give these people the shout outs. Big W's for Weaver class. Yeah, another 2-0 to end it. What a perfect ending to the stream. But there you go. So we did it. We did the mission. We get the funny thing is we get the gold skill orb for Rose and Zamasu, which I can't use because I don't have 2 dupes. But seeing here eating dinosaur chicken nuggies. Hell yeah. Alright, where's that on the list? Axel Flores. Okay, so we've still got a few to go. Brain Buster. Brain Buster. Meal of a king. Yeah, true. Are they chicken? Because I remember we used to be able to get like the turkey dinosaur ones. I had those when I was younger. W, I got a membership. Hey, shout out to Icy in the chat, one of the people that received a gifted membership. Love to see that. So yeah, you guys that received the memberships, you all have the access to the emotes and stuff now. If you're in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord regardless, but if you're in the Discord and you are a member, you can sync up your Discord with your YouTube account, and then it will give you the role in my Discord that you are a channel member, and there is a members only room. If you've not done that or don't know how to, there is a bit in the Discord that shows that, like, explains how to link your account to Discord. But yeah, that was quite the run. Is that all of it? No. We got to be close to the end now, right? A couple more. I would just have ended when we won the run, but got to show the appropriate appreciation for the Big W member bomb at the end. Love to see that. What are we up to? That's Penguin. Yeah, it's true. You did get 3 Dragon Stones, and we get a stone for beating it for the first time. That is true. So we do get 4 stones for our troubles. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that was what, only 3 or 4 attempts with that team once we changed to that team. Pretty good RNG, because the thing is with any events that rotation lock, you're always going to be at a bit at the mercy of the RNG, because there will be some situations where there's just absolutely nothing you can do, and because of the rotation lock, you either have to use an item to break the lock or give you extra defense or whatever, or you're just dead. So there's not really a huge amount you can do. Is your Gotenks Rainbow? No, mine's only 2 dupes. I would say you have been about 1.6 mil after the active, another 100 from the double super. Oh yeah, that was the thing I meant to say, because someone was saying about it, but yeah, you don't get... Where is this passive? Yeah, when receiving a super attack, high chance of defense 777%. It's only when receiving a super attack. Alright, that was all the memberships. So, big W to Weeble Class. I appreciate you, my dude. We got gifted memberships for Jax, Fresh Smoker, CJ Blaze, Nova, Icy, Bruno, Carvello, Axel Flores, Sergeant Dornan, Jamar Owens, Socrates, One Cortez Sanchez, Light Code Radio, Johan Nugan, Black Noir, Fearless Penguin, Shadow Kid 11, Jubbin, Jimbo the Wide Boy, Meatwad number 1, and Peter Ramirez. So there you go. Shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you all coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.